So this is a video demonstration for the fourth homework, first question in the fourth homework, and I'll show you my directory structure, how I've done this, how I've implemented this. So basically I have a node container which has my Docker file for the node container to pop up and the Docker compose.yaml for the Docker compose up. Also, I have a proxy container which has my Docker file for the proxy and the proxy.js where I've defined the code for load balancing, and I'll just open these and show them to you. So essentially, now what your Docker file will do, when you say docker build -t name of your container and name of your image and dot, what it does is it will basically look for a Docker file in that directory and start building a container from that. So this is my Docker file for the node container. I'm just taking a library/node image. I'm creating a directory for my app, installing all my dependencies for the app, and then just bundling them together and exposing the port 3000 for my library/node. So what happens is this node container will use port number 3000 to do all its communication. The next thing that I can show you is my docker compose.yaml file. So essentially, one sec. So I showed you. I'm almost doing the same thing in my proxy.js Docker file. I can just show it to you here itself. I'm doing the same thing. It's just a different directory that I'm copying it into. So this is what takes care of the microservices architecture as mentioned in the project description. And I have my So this is my docker compose.yaml file, which is responsible for so yeah, this has basically got three components to it. So node, redis, and proxy. And what my docker compose.yaml file, it shows what build will do is it will specify the directory in which the context for the container's build is located. Links will tell you what container is the current container linked to. For example, node, as you can see, is linked to redis, and proxy is linked to both redis and node. And this what this does is it basically maps the port on your local machine to your container's port. So this is the port on your local machine 3000. It says that I'm supposed to map it to my container's port number 3000. The same applies here for 8080 :8080, and this is for my proxy container. So my node is running port number 3000, my redis is running on port number 6379, and my proxy is running on port number 8080, as you can see from the docker comp YAML file here. So now, as you can I'll just I'll just do a docker compose down, and and now all I have to do is since my docker compose or YAML is located in this directory, what I'll do is I can simply just do docker compose space up, and I'll just pause this till this thing finishes. So now what we can do is, as you can see, these are the logs of all that I've done. So if I do a spawn here, it'll say that a server is spawned on host, and if I do a list servers, it'll show me the list of the servers, and how I can also show you how my proxy is being handled. So in case I do a list servers here, so for every URL that I access, my proxy server will direct my load to some other available server. So here, as you can see, port numbers, so servers on port numbers 42.189 and 6516 are available. So for every request, every request will be directed to either this or this, unless and until I spawn a new server. So if I do list server, you can see that my request was redirected as I can show you one second. So so my request is being redirected to port number 42.189. So this is it. And now, since 6516 is first, if I do list servers again, so you will see that it will be redirected to that. So so the request is being redirected to port 60, and I'm just showing all the calculations. So this is the array of ports, and this is the value in the first element, and I'm just L popping it and R pushing it. So this is how my working is. And also what I can show you in this is if I keep hitting destroy, yeah, so it shows me that I can't destroy my last servers because I still need them. And I'll just keep doing random spawning, and then yeah, so now you'll be able to get a good picture of the load balancing that's happening, and you just take a look at the array, and I'll just keep refreshing the page so you can see what's happening inside the array. So 1730, so now this element, the first element, will be moved to the last position, and yeah, as you can see my requests are being handled. So 67 to 6 was my last element that was pushed to the end of the queue, and it shows that so it shows that this was where my last request was redirected. This is just a last implementation, I mean. So now that we've seen this, I can just yeah, I can show you the last part for the infrastructure.js. So now so this, one second, let me just see if I so yeah, this finishes the setup container. I finished these three parts, and the last parts required us to modify the infrastructure.js file to spawn new containers instead of new servers. So I'll just show you my infrastructure.js file. Yeah, so here we go. So now this was the so what I've done here is I've just put an exec command, and I'm right now I'm hard coding my value to 4004. If I just do this 4000 suppose say 7, okay, now what will happen is I'm actually executing the docker run -p function in this with value being passed as a parameter. So what essentially this will do is it'll run my node container, and the way this is done is like the port number 4000 on my machine will be mapped to the docker containers, the port number 3000, and this is where I'm doing it. So this is it. So I'm mapping the port number 4007 on my machine to 3000, the port on the container. And after that, what I'm doing is after I've run this, I'm essentially just pushing it to my ports array, which is nothing but where it be? Yeah, this is my ports array. So as soon as I get a new element, I just push it to the left. I mean, as soon as I'm spawning a new one. So now what I'll do is, one second. Yeah, so I will just come back to my final directory and then node infrastructure, .js, and then it'll say that a new app instance was created for port number 4000, right? And if I list this 4004, sorry, so if you see it here, oh actually yeah, so the thing that happened is I changed it to 4007, but it showed 4004 because I had already built it, so there's no way to change it now. So it still shows me 4004, which is good enough. And because 4004 was what it was essentially earlier. So yeah, this was, I just did an undo 2 times. I'll just do a redo, so you see there's nothing wrong going on. So yeah, this was the undo part. Yeah, now as you can one second. So this was a new app instance that was made, and if I say localhost and 4004, it'll show me at the home page. So another container is being spawned, and also one oh sorry, I'll just show you where the container is being spawned. So docker ps -a, and it will show me the container. respond. So you can see like I can actually, so it is accepting incoming connections, and it is also a valid port. So this was pushed, and if I keep doing list servers like last time, then it's just going to keep going like this. So yeah, that's about it. And so now suppose if I say 4010, I save it, I do node infrastructure.js. Oh, so yeah, 4010, as you can see, was added into my list of arrays. So, and then if I keep doing list server, it will just keep balancing my load among all the available servers. So this was the demonstration for the first part. Thank you so much.